Alright, so we're at objective 2, 30, 60, 90. This is another special right triangle. Here the theorem is this. So the length of our hypotenuse, the hypotenuse is going to be 2 times the length of the shorter leg, which we call S. So here we have S and we have 2S, so that makes sense. The longer leg is going to be root 3 times the shorter leg. Here's our shorter leg. The longer leg will be equal to that shorter leg times root 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip the page. We're going to go ahead and prove that. Okay, so we have a 30, 60, 90 here. We just know that this down here is equal to S. So I want to solve for my other side. So I want to solve for the hypotenuse. I want to solve for this height here. So if I simply draw out this triangle again, if this is S and this is a perpendicular bisector, this is also S. So this bottom here is equal to 2S. Since this is 60 degrees and this is also equal to 60, that means this top is equal to 60, and this is an equilateral triangle. Therefore all the sides are the same length. So this length here is 2S. Now if we're looking at just this portion here, just this portion, this is 30, 60, 90. This is S. This is 2S. This is the hypotenuse. So we proved that the hypotenuse is equal to 2S. Okay. Now we just need to solve for the other side. So to do this, I'm going to use the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so think of it like we have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I know a squared, a is S, so I'll do S. I don't know what b squared is, that's my longer side. And this is equal to c squared, so 2s squared, so that's 4s squared, since 2 squared is 4. Alright, so now I just need to solve for b squared. So I'm going to subtract s squared, so b squared equals 4s squared minus s squared is 3s squared. And then I will take the square root of all this stuff. So b is equal to root 3 times s. Root 3 cannot be square rooted, but s squared can. It equals s. So this length here is equal to root 3 times the short length. So we've just proven it. So let's go ahead and find the lengths. Okay, so we have our hypotenuse, which is 8. Okay. Remember that we said that the hypotenuse is equal to 2 times the shorter leg. So I'll just call that SL equals half the hypotenuse. So SL is equal to 4. So x equals 4. And then my longer leg, I'll call LL, is equal to root 3 times the shorter leg. So the longer leg is equal to root 3 times 4. So y equals 4 root 3. Let's do the next example, using the length of a leg. Okay, so my longer leg here is equal to 5. I know that my shorter leg is equal to the longer leg times root 3. Or I'm sorry, I need to backtrack there. The longer leg is equal to the shorter leg times root 3. So if my longer leg is 5, then my shorter leg is equal to root 5, or 5 divided by root 3. Okay, so I think we're going backwards. So my shorter leg is equal to 5 divided by root 3. So I need to multiply the top and bottom by root 3. So my shorter leg is equal to 5 root 3 over 3. And then my hypotenuse is going to equal 2 times the shorter leg. So that's going to be 2 times 5 root 3 over 3, which equals 10 root 3 over 3. Alright, let's move on to this example. Real world example. A moose warning sign at the left is an equilateral triangle. Each side is 1 meter long. Find the area of the sign. So if each side is 1 meter, we want to find the area. And they've kind of set up this diagram already. My hypotenuse is 1. My base is going to be, they split it into 2 segments here. The reason why is we're trying to find h here. Here I have a 30, 60, 90 triangle, so I can use the theorem. So if my shorter leg is 0.5, then my longer leg is going to equal to the shorter leg times root 3. So h equals 0.5 root 3. And then the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. My base is 1. And my height is 0.5 root 3. So let me just plug that all into a calculator and solve. So the area is going to equal 0.43 meters squared. Alright, that is it for the lesson. I'll go into the tutorials next.